So last night, my ex called me and I told him, he says, what do you do? I said, I watch airplane disasters. He goes, oh my God. He goes, his maid that lives with him loves the same thing, and he was in shock. He goes, when he's a pilot, look, so let me explain this to you. 35 or 40 years ago, we lived next to Tappahannock Airport, and I got him a free hour with an instructor. And it was a gift certificate that had a drop dead date. And I said, listen, you got to go do this. And he wouldn't do it. So finally I went up to him. I said, listen, if you don't go, I'm going to go up in the air with the instructor. I'm not going to lose this money. So he said, okay, I'll go. Well, he got hooked, and he got hooked bad. He soloed within 12 hours. Now, this is what they do when you solo. They rip the shirt that you had on, and they write on it, and they post it. They hang it up in the airport. Now, this was a teeny airport. So him and this friend got together, and they both bought a Cherokee Warrior. That's a certain type of plane. So as the years went on, he wanted to get his private pilot. So just to spend time with him, I would do anything to support him. Me and him both went to a 3-day seminar, and then right after the seminar, we took the FAA test. He passed it. Of course, I drilled him constantly, and I failed it by one question. I even called the FAA to try to reconsider, and they go, no, you don't question the FAA. Now, this is the thing. This is how smart I am. I had never sat in an airplane. What I know about airplanes is from that 3-day seminar. You have to learn about clouds, how do you say it? Ailerons, yeah. The stabilizer, the horizon, altimeter. I know all that stuff. I know what it looks like. I know how it works. I find aviation just fascinating. Just fascinating. Of course, my daddy's second cousin was the one that was shot down over Russia, Francis Gary Powers. This is during Khrushchev and Eisenhower time. This is during the Cold War. We had a lot of U-2 spy planes going over, taking pictures. They had very sophisticated cameras that would open up once they got over certain things, what do you call it? Important buildings or whatever. And but he got shot down, and I think when he landed, he actually, what is it called when you jump out of the airplane with a parachute? Yeah, he parachuted out. I think he broke his arm or leg when he got out. And the military or the CIA, he's not, you can't tell anybody. You can't tell people that you're, with the CIA. But they had given him cash, a poison, it was a coin that had a poison needle that in case he wanted to commit suicide, but he was a Baptist and he did not do that. But he got put in the Russian prison, starved and froze to death, but his cellmate had family nearby and would bring in food, and he had these ugly black boots, and he ate a lot of cabbage. He never wanted to see cabbage the rest of his life. But when he got out, he had to go through, I guess, a big interrogation with our government. Now, his daddy was a shoe repairman in Pound, Virginia, and his daddy wrote a letter negotiating his release of some of the spies we had to get his son back. And if it hadn't been for his dad, I can't fathom what would have happened. But Spies with Tom Hanks. This is a fascinating story, true, and I'm gonna wait Oh, this is too iffy. Okay. Yeah, rent that movie, Bridge of Spies, because you will see clips of this issue. Okay. So, where are we at on this? Yeah, when he finally got released from the interrogation from us about what went on, he wanted to hide from the press. He wanted to get away from all that limelight because he was a country boy, you know. He came to our farm in Winchester, Virginia. My daddy owned 350 acres. So Francis came to visit us. We had no phones. I don't think we even had TV. I don't know. We didn't have electricity. So that was the perfect place for him to hide out. And I remember as a little girl, I was like 6 or 7, he brought his vehicle and he was washing it on this little bridge with concrete slab. And I remember those ugly black Russian-issued shoes. And I remember while he was washing his car in the little creek, I jumped in the water. And when I came out, I had tons of leeches attached to my leg with blood running down. Now, I was the oldest. I was more like a tomboy than I was. Now I'm like a girly girl, kind of. Well, not really. You just think I'm a girly girl. But I was raised around cows, sheep, chickens, rabbits. I just took the leeches and pulled them off. Any other girl would have been in there just crying and screaming. Not me. I just pulled them off. Yeah, so hope you've enjoyed the story. Bye.